We have a bountiful residential food and medicine forest on a little island. It wasn't always this way, but we have learned about the importance of using living dirt to grow healthy foods. Let us show you how we do it. Here we have one of our homemade composting bins. This is made out of some old chunks of culvert I was able to save from when we used to have a septic tank. So it's got a nice lid. Now we keep things layered, again, with mulch. That's our brown material. The mulch is free for us, it's plentiful, and it's sourced locally. Within here we've layered food and waste scraps with mulch. As David the Good says, compost everything. And we generally go by that. If it's organic, and I feel it can compost, and we're not going to put big bones and stuff in here. But this turns into a beautiful compost. It all starts with saving your food scraps. We put literally all of our food waste, except for what we feed the chickens, into a compost collector that we keep near our kitchen sink. Now, I got this nice composting thermometer. We're going to slide that right in here. Here we go. Get it down on in there. See how we're doing. Composting is a microbial action. Microbes, microscopic organisms like bacteria and fungi, are basically breaking down the food and wood chip and cooking them into dirt. It preserves all the nutrients and nitrogen and phosphorus and everything that the plants need to grow. Basically taking the plants, turning them back into dirt, and then putting the dirt back into the food forest to grow more plants. It's a cycle. It keeps our soil healthy. It makes our plants grow like bonkers. Okay, even though we've just gotten this filled, it's already cooking. Got 120 degrees on the thermometer. That's perfect. That means we've got this microbial action going on in here, cooking our organic material, and you want at least 120 degrees. That kills all the pathogens so that you're not going to reintroduce anything harmful back into your garden or to yourself. Since this is just organic food scraps and stuff, this cooks for about 2 to 3 months. Out back in our pallet composting area, we do more serious composting, and that can take up to 2 years. That's home brewed composting, making our own dirt out of our food scrap and any vegetable material that is not being eaten goes back into the compost bin to make a rich compost, then goes back into the dirt. We have a 3-bin system. These are all built out of free pallets, and they make beautiful compost bins. There's lots of aeration between the board slats. You can put a pallet on the top to keep the animals out of there, and they hold a huge amount. I mean, this is way over a cubic yard of material. Fill one up, and as it's cooking, start filling another, and be using the compost out of the third. Compost everything. Food scraps, we collect some creatures from the sea. What remains of them goes back in here. Tree trimmings, you name it. Cardboard. We're keeping our organic matter here on our carbon footprint. We're not using fossil fuels to carry our organic matter away for processing. We are making fertilizer, and it's a full natural fertilizer. It's got the full spectrum of microbes that our bodies need. Food that we grow will have a complete set of amino acids and not be nutrient starved as you get from foods grown in dead soils. We're growing our food in nutrient-rich living soil. That is the key to a healthy planet.
And we know that healthy food is the key to healthy people. It's a circle of life.
This bin is another homemade composting bin. There's holes in the bottom for air circulation. And here we've already accomplished our goal. This is food scraps that have cooked for a couple of months and wood chips. And you can see it's just this rich, moist material. There's a lot of bugs in here. This is living compost. The bugs help the composting process. In addition to the microbial breakdown, obviously the bugs are eating things and pooping them out. Returning our waste organic material back to the food forest. This gets mixed with our dirt to make a living composted dirt. Ready for use in the permaculture beds, in container gardens, raised beds, any use you need. This is a nice, rich, composted dirt ready to grow our fruits and vegetables in the food forest. Grabbing some of our good homemade composted dirt.
She's going to do great here.
Remember, you do not need to buy chemical fertilizers. Make your own living dirt and watch your food forest grow with healthy foods and medicine. Together, we are practicing for our future to be possible.